Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Gaming Night. Tonight, it's Monday, early. We just got done with gaming not a few hours ago, and I just wanted to show a new game that we picked up this week, Shenanigans, at my friend's hobby shop. It's called fluxx. And for those of you that are not familiar with fluxx, it's basically a very light, fluffy, ever-changing game of rules. Everyone starts out with 3 cards in your hand, and you have a basic rule card. And you're allowed to play 1 card and draw 1 card. So you have to do those each turn. And then there's cards that let you change the rules. Like there'll be a card that says play 2. So then you have to play 2 cards if you have 2 cards. If you only have 1, then you just play the one you have. But essentially, you do all these rules that let you change how many cards you draw, how many cards you play, limit your hand size, what the goal of the game is. Because essentially, each card, there's these goal cards that tell you what the goal is for the game. So it might be like Yellow Brick Road. So you follow the Yellow Brick Road. So you would have to have Dorothy and the Yellow Brick Road in order to accomplish this goal. So essentially it's basically having certain cards in play or not having certain cards in play in order to trigger the goal. So with that, we're going to take a look at Wizard of Oz fluxx. Now we're going to start with looking at some of the keepers, which are the ones you want to have on play in order to win. Now we have Toto, because no Wizard of Oz game would be complete without Toto. The Scarecrow. Emerald City, the Wizard of Oz, and we're gonna go with one more, a broomstick. All right, and then along with the keepers, you have these things called creepers, and these are the bad things you don't want to have, because you have to play them when you get them, and then redraw another card, and sometimes they have bad effects on them. I tell you, they do other stuff too. But this one says you can't win if you have this unless the card says otherwise, but mostly you can't win with them. They got those creepers. We have... Ooh, man. They must be in here somewhere. Or they're hiding. The witches. This is the Wicked Witch of the East. Winged monkeys. If the Wicked Witch of the West is in the discard pile, you can discard this during your turn. So it's kind of got interesting stuff here. Now, the new cards in this game now are called reaction cards. Surprise, that's mine. It says out of turn, when another player plays a keeper, it goes in front of you instead of them, possibly preventing their victory. Or during your turn, you can steal another player's keeper and put it in front of you. So these are new. These are kind of like allow you to take revenge on another player or players out of turn or even during your turn. Because before you really couldn't do nothing unless it was your turn. So now they got something where you can actually kind of interact with the other players when it's not your turn or mess them up. So preventing someone from winning on turn 1 or something like that. And then we got the goal. We got the Wicked Witch's goal. You got the Witch's dead goal. I mean, next stop, Land of Oz. So, I mean, you got all these neat little things, but then you got the normal stuff like it says, the draw 5, draw 4. Play 3. So, the trash something. Discard and draw. So this game is very, very random. Like, in a sense, you can get cards. The games are very sometimes quick. They can take a couple of minutes to about a half an hour. I've never seen a game last longer than a half an hour, but they're typically over in like 10-15 minutes. So if you're a fan of the Wizard of Oz, or if just a fan of fluxx all together, you might want to definitely pick this up, because fluxx isn't very expensive, and it's very easy to teach the game. You know, you can learn in about a turn or so. So it's really fast and friendly. It holds up to 6 players, ages 8 and up. So that's about it. So if you like what you've seen, you know, it was a really quick overview and of fluxx. By all means, check it out. It's definitely worth looking into. Once again, thanks for watching.